They're very, very technically skilled. They know their knowledge backwards and forwards, and they're really, really good at that. And then as we move forward, part of that process is, how do you make the next step? How do you move forward? And that's a whole different skill set. Damian Andrews for Next Gen Sales Professional, the program that is for professionals such as lawyers, accountants, engineers, architects. And the reason this program exists is there is a report from Deloitte which says 80% of professionals who demonstrated strong sales skills were promoted to partner within 3 years. And that's a pretty profound statement and finding from that perspective, because what it does is it highlights the role of the journey and the importance of the skills shift as you move through your career. And certainly, even if you are a partner, how important that is as well, because many people in those professions have been working really, really hard. They're very, very technically skilled. They know their knowledge backwards and forwards, and they're really, really good at that. And then as we move forward, part of that process is, how do you make the next step? How do you move forward? And that's a whole different skill set. And that skill set is sales. And the sales component is really, really important. And it's really unique in the process that is for professionals. It's different from B to B, and it's different from B to C, the standard sales process, because you're dealing with a relationship that you want to be ongoing. And also, too, you're dealing with perception, and certainly you want to make sure that there's value there as well. So there are some similarities, but in that professional space, it's really, really important to understand that the importance of the sales skills to take your career to that next level. And this is where you want to be looking at, how can you increase your ability to bring in the billable hours. And this is generally not taught as you're working through the professional firms. They don't talk about sales. It's all about the technical skill, which is rightly so. At that level, that is your job. It is to do that technical side of things. And the path to partnership is a distinction between those senior roles where you're doing a lot of that technical side, and then the leadership roles, the partnership roles, which is about bringing in the revenue. And that's a different skill set completely to those technical skills. And many people face challenges and have difficulty making the partner because of that reason. And this is where the sales skills are really, really important to make partner. It's critical. It's something that you must do. And we're coming back to this whole billables. I know it should be obvious, and I know I'm laboring a point here, but it is because that's the transition you need to make. And the people that make that transition actually move forward very quickly. You've always seen the young person that, is made partner really well and really quickly, and you're going, how does that happen? It happens because they're bringing in the dollars, and that's a sales skill. So you need to be able to have that process where you can actually propel your career forward. It's about building trust and rapport. Before you even get to that stage, you've got to know where to look and how to build that relationship. And there's all sorts of techniques that we teach you in Next Gen Sales Professional, how to do that, how to make that process efficient, how to manage it in a methodical way so that you actually get consistent results, which is what you want. And then it's also how do you create a personal brand? Now, this is really important because that's part of that element that's going to make you stand out from the rest, is your personal brand. And that applies to all salespeople, but certainly in the professional space, you need to be able to have a personal brand that stands out, that shows trust, builds that relationship. And these are all skills that we teach you in Next Gen Sales Professional. And the impact on sales, as we highlighted before, was it was pretty profound. 80% who demonstrated strong sales skills made partner within 3 years. Forbes also reported that 75% of the top performing professionals credit sales skills as the primary factor for their career advancement. So it's one of those things that is really, really important to look forward to is embracing these sales skills and learning them. And that's what we teach your next gen sales professionals. So you're not falling behind other people who are advancing quickly because it's a highly competitive game and you can do that. But sales skills have emerged as the game changer, enabling professionals to navigate the complexities, address objections, and seize growth opportunities effectively. And that's another quote for you there. I was just reading that. But it is so critical. This is what the research shows, and that's where, from that perspective, if you can generate those sales, if you can get those billables in, your path to partnership is pretty much assured, and certainly you won't be falling behind others who do have those skills. So to learn more, check out Next Gen Sales Professional, and we'll show you how to accelerate your road to partnership. This is Damian Andrews for Next Gen Sales Professional.